I gotta get stuff set up, so I'll be setting some stuff up for a minute. I gotta get this and that and everything going. It's all good. I wonder if, in this circumstance, a horizontal stream would do better. Lars, what's up? I'm in my garage. I'm trying to get set up to do a circuit workout. It's gonna take me a little bit. This is the current conditions. It's 12:42 p.m. It's currently 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is for you Celsius folks, but it's warm. Trust me, it's warm. And it's 16% humidity. It's pretty dry. My garage is behind how hot it is actually outside, so I'm currently in a heating up situation. It's pretty warm in here. Let me get my shoes on. These are my outside shoes. We don't wear shoes inside the house. Tell you, I love these shoes. I just buy a whole bunch of pair of these. I got an indoor pair that I wear in my gym, and I have a whole bunch of old ones. Yeah. You find something you like. I try to stock up on it. New Balance, yeah. You know, I started buying them. Let me get my little mobile monitor going. I started buying New Balance a long, long time ago because they were marketed as made in America. At least a significant portion of their line or some of their shoes at that time in the beginning were made in America. So I was like, yeah, cool, right on, man. I'm all about that. But their business model quickly changed, and all, I believe, of their production was quickly outsourced to third world countries willing to undercut the American worker. So, yay, New Balance. I guess I just have stupid brand loyalty, you know, for a product that once was made in America. Oh yeah, baby. 505, what's up? Hello, 505. If I had to pick a number, it would be number one. At first, I thought about saying 602 because that's Phoenix, but I'm number one. I am number one. Nice shorts, I like them too. 5-inch inseams. Make sure I've got plenty of room to squat down and do kicks. You never know when you're just gonna wanna kick. I don't need some ridiculously long basketball shorts getting in the way of these roundhouse kicks. So I should go fishing. I think you want to go fishing. I think you got fishing on the brain, bro. When was the last time you went fishing? Garb. I was thinking about getting a fishing tank though. Not a fishing tank. A fish tank. I used to have a fish tank. It's really pretty, you know, the lighting, the rocks, the fish, the bubbles, the sound. It's nice to watch them. Create a little environment for them. Yeah, the basketball shorts look awful. I agree. I agree. I'm a very stiff and old man. I know I look strikingly young, but I'm 50. I'm 50 years old. I'm operating on an empty stomach right now. I haven't had breakfast as usual. However, I did have some coffee this morning and I'm feeling randy. I haven't had coffee in like a week. I don't know why I do that to myself. I just want whiter teeth. Anyhow, yeah, I've had my coffee, my cup of joe, my caffeine. I'm all fired up. I got some one batch lemonade. The citrus trees are all dropping fruit, so I was out there collecting lemons and I squeezed them all, put them in the freezer in the ice trays. So I've got little ice cubes of fresh squeezed lemon. I just pop a ice cube into one of these, throw some sugar in there. I'm ready to go. We can rock this heat. Oh, that's so good. Man, I wish you guys could taste some of my fresh squeezed homemade lemonade. You know, when life deals you lemons, you make lemonade. You make lemonade. Let's finish setting this up and get busy. I don't have all day to be BSing stuff like that. Sure is nice and hot in here though, I'll tell you what. Nathaniel. Hi Nathaniel. Daisy Bobazy. I see you too. I see you too, Daisy. Thanks for stopping in. Good idea. Yeah, I'm full of good ideas.
Hey,
Huh?
do you want that little black fan?
No.
Some airflow?
No, I'll probably end up cracking the garage in a minute or two.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get acclimated, you know. The summer is approaching very quickly. I would like to be out there riding my bike, climbing mountains, even though it's ridiculously hot and a bad idea for the average man to be out there climbing mountains on his mountain bike, but I'll do it. They've started to pass laws here, you know. People are too damn stupid. They just can't, you know, they go out on the trails, they bring their dogs, they die, their dogs die, they have heat strokes. It's just a traumatic event for everybody. So people have to step up and pass laws because our citizens are too ignorant. They can't make a good judgment call and say, geez, at 115 degrees, I probably shouldn't take my dog hiking, let alone my kids or myself or whatever. But they do it time and time again, and they have to be rescued off the mountain with valuable resources, putting the first responders' lives in danger as well. Fucking people, bro. Anyways, let's get this workout started. I love meatloaf. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this station started. I need to put tunes in. Where's the jump rope? Did I not bring the jump rope out? Rose, the main attraction. Honey. Nathaniel. Girl power. Oh yeah, here's one of the other stations. Yeah. I'm sad that I missed the girl power. Did it come with a moving emoji and stuff? Oh, look, did something light up? Shame on me for missing. Let's get physical. I did. I wish I would have seen it. Thank you. You know what? I really don't have the means to play quality music, so again, I monetized this stream. In case anybody is watching on a TV or a laptop, I get credit for like one little commercial at the beginning and the end, so can't play any music. Music's a great idea. When I get the electricity figured out in my bedroom, in the gym, I think I'm gonna play some music in celebration of having working electricity. It's a nice little stereo, so I'll work out and play some music and have fun in there. But YouTube Premium, yes! I don't run ads in the middle of my live stream. I'd have to be horizontal for that rather than vertical, but I think. I saw that one. I saw the flag. Saw that one. Thank you. Let's start. Just move around into some limited space here. We'll call this workout cardio. I would love to be on my treadmill right now, but I have no electricity in my gym, so. Takes a while to wake up for my feet to get active. Usually like my third jump rope, like any weightlifting set is the best. I'll be really good the third time I do jump rope. My third trip through this circuit, I'll be on fire, bro. Yeah, like I was saying, the purpose of this workout is to acclimate myself to the coming summer heat. Right on. Happy to give all the girl power. Phil Collins, you're interesting. Thanks, Phil. Hey, weren't you the one saying you were a one-armed Coast Guard member? Somebody was here saying they had lost their arm in a shark attack, but they're in the Coast Guard. I was like, okay, you're pulling my leg. Alright, so initially what I've discovered, if I get low to the ground, the temperature is lower down there, okay? The concrete is still relatively cool. As I get closer to that slab, I can feel it's nice and cool down there. Yeah. Because up here, it's hot. Whew. It's hot in here, bro. This looks like a great spot to cycle for a minute before I hit the bag, and I guess my little circuit's complete. And then we'll just repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Ooh. I'm eyeballing a 6 foot long back. 6 foot long bag. So I can be like, take that! Yeah, and it would just be nice to have a heavier bag. One that I could really lean into. Just saying, bros. Lost a finger in a shopping cart accident. I almost lost a finger. You see, I was wanting to hang out with my sister. I thought she was cool. My older sister, but she didn't like me. She was trying to run away with one of her friends, hiding in a car. She went to slam the car door to keep me out of the car. I put my hand in there to stop the door, and this old, like 1970s 2-ton door, slam! My hand was stuck in the door. I was like, I hate you! I hate you! Open this door! I can't get my hand out! I like broke a couple of my fingers. They're all like weird angles and stuff. It's all good. Good thing I don't hold any grudges, right? Ain't ducking. Beatboxing. That'd be pretty cool. If you could box a beat and somebody knew what song you were boxing. What was that one? Dun, 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 dun. Beatboxing. I could name that song in 10 punches or less. Don't go breaking my phone. I'll get off this bike, bro. It's too late. I tried to warn you. Look what you went and did. Look what you did, you little twerp. Eye of the tiger. Let's suck down some lemonade. Freshly squeezed from the citrus in my backyard. You know, Arizona is known for its citruses. It's one of the 5 C's of Arizona. Citrus, copper, cattle, cotton, and climate. It's fantastic here. It's such a nice, comfortable 86 degrees in my garage. If you like it hot, Phoenix is the place for you. I don't think I ever started my workout, did I? Let's check it after this. Let's just complete our first circuit. Need some more room around here to work, you know? That's fine. I'm getting here tight, bro. Boom, like that belly bump. I know you did. Turned you on, didn't it? You were like, what? I haven't seen that in a while. Oh, you seen that? Blow. Oh, rack 'em. Phone's in my way. Luckily it didn't break. Right? Nice. It's nice how we gain experience, these little things start to figure out, bro. On our own. Come on now. And I feel more warmed up for jump rope now. Yeah, man. That's what I need right there. Yeah, what can you do, man? I know, bro. You know what else? State the obvious here, bro. Up there, that's my ceiling. Check it out, bro. Hell yeah. Right there, that's up. Right there's down. That's dirt. Those are tire tracks from my car pulling in and out. Yeah, I'm an old man. I got you. I'm coming at you 5G. I try to stay fit, Yolanda. I do, right? What's the alternative? Sit around, get fat, be miserable, hate myself, struggle to get out of the chair, lose all my muscles as I age. You know, during the aging process, it's unavoidable. It's called muscle atrophy. It just disappears, goes away, dies, gets smaller and weaker. makes life harder. Anytime you want to do something, you're an old man, you want to open the door for a young lady, but your ass is all feeble and weak, you can't do it no more. That's fucking embarrassing, bro. Don't let that happen to you. Start exercising, strength training. Fight off muscle atrophy as we all age. Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You know, a lot of my audience is people older than me. It's amazing. I don't think they really talk much. They just sit there, watch. I don't know. But yeah, or it's a bunch of kids just lying about their age, right? The YouTube analytics say it's a very small portion of kids, and there's actually a very large amount of old people, older than me, that watch. But maybe they're just goofing around when they fill out that information. It's all good. Never stop. I never intend to, right? Rolling stone gathers no moss, right? And it is. Use it or lose it. If I take a vacation and slack off for just 3 or 4 days, when I come back, all the data is highly off. The same workout, my heart rate's through the moon. I can barely breathe. I have to pull up short. It's all good. Never stop. Never stop. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna stop so I can just reach out. All right, I can keep going. I can keep going. I should have kept going. Ram. Wish I had some tricks, right? Some double unders. Every time I try double unders, I don't do so well. Maybe I should try again. I would be running on my treadmill right now. I wanted to run a 5K on the treadmill in the AC with the fan, talking to you guys, making the workout a little bit harder for me. But like I said, I have a little electrical issue in the gym. I don't have power in there, so treadmill is down for a little bit. Working on the bike and some other things. Finally starting to sweat a little bit. That last round on the jump rope was pretty nice. Yeah, baby. You better hydrate. It's no joke, man. Like, there's no wind in here, but sometimes you get caught on the mountain. You just got done working hard. Sun's beating on you. Wind isn't moving. Bro, it's crazy out there in the desert. It'll sneak up and get you quick, man, even in the 70s and 80s. The YouTube, the live stream really helps to motivate me. All those things you mentioned, yeah, they add to the enjoyment and make it more enjoyable. But yeah, live streaming in front of some other people adds an element of excitement, right? The unknown. Who's going to step forward? Are they going to get under my skin, or am I going to win them over and have them as a subscriber? You know, you go to battle when you get on the live stream. First dab. You know what I mean? The heat feels good, it zaps you quickly. I will sleep so good tonight because I worked in the heat. It increases the difficulty. Anytime and every time I do something out in the heat, yard work, bike ride, I sleep like a big dog. I sleep so hard I have those dreams that I'm falling. I fell asleep so hard. So hard. I fell so hard. I fucking woke up. I thought I was falling. Some good stuff, bro. Yeah, I monetize this stream. I do need music. You can play music on your end. Dun, 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 dun. Physical, physical. Let's get physical. I wanna hear your body talk. Just play it on your end. It's all good. I won't be offended. Maybe you want to hear some country music that nobody else wants to hear. Like that lame ass country music. Some sad ass shit. Your pickup truck broke down, your wife cheated on you, and your dog is dead. I got the drinking blues. $204 today. I woke up at 204 pounds. Now we're losing weight. I'm gonna pick up the cardio, see if I can't come in at 200 pounds at the end of this month. Without starving myself. I'll tell you what, you know what I was thinking about doing? I'll just start the stream over. Turn monetization off and you can super chat me a request for music. Okay, I'll play a song. I'd say $5 covers the song. Up to 5 minutes. If it's some lame 10, 20-minute song, your $5 doesn't cover it. It's like $1 a minute for music. You know, that's on you, right? Nice sweat. Nice. There we go. Darn it. Oh well. I didn't see any more chats coming in. What do I need those glasses for? Alright? Clearly I don't need my glasses. As a matter of fact, bros, let me go ahead and set up some music in my ear. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a really nice suggestion. I do need music. You didn't say we. You need music. You're right. I do need music. Alright. I'm gonna listen to music. I can't read chat. It's one or the other, folks. I like to listen to my sweat. It's rolling now. It's good. That's some good shit. Bro, we're gonna lose like poundages just chilling in here. I have a playlist for music, gym music. Oh yeah, the sweat is just dripping now. This is fantastic. You guys are missing out. It's like a sauna. Bro, this is sick. Yeah, give them a smile. One little town. But if I'm time, don't worry, the peace at the end of the day. The bulldog barks, the canary sings. You're out there with winners. It's good to beat king. When love is getting away. But if I dream time to time. I did, right? Just having fun. 293 calories at the 32-minute mark. Just getting started, man. Slowly but surely. Building up steam. let's switch it up, right? Yeah. Yeah, you really do have to try to pace yourself, obviously. A lot of it's pacing yourself, right? You don't want to blow yourself out in any kind of competition. When we used to do wrestling and combatives, we'd always have to throw down for the army. I try to go in and end it right away. I still always start off with a power throw. Yeah. I like to lock up with them. Stand them up. Do something. Sweep it back. Turn a hip. And throw. But it's frustrating when you mount a feverish attack and you're gassed and you can barely even defend yourself, dude. When you're gassed, fuck, I went all out and I didn't get it, bro. Now I gotta pay. It fucking sucks. Anyway, you can fill me up with just water, baby. Thank you. You talk to your opponent after the fight and they tell you, yeah, bro, I thought you had me, bro. That throw was vicious. But when I got on top of you, I could hear you breathing. I could feel your heart pounding in your chest. I knew I had you. You were gassed. Yeah. Fucking bitch. Thanks, baby. Appreciate it. Oh, nice and cold. Yeah, baby. It's a good workout. Got a nice sweat. Let's keep it up. 1-on-1? 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 That's the only way. Come on. I mean, we could make it a sporting event. You could bring your best homie, and then it might be a fair fight. I'm just saying, it's just an assessment. last guy to call me out went stone cold silent. Where is he? Pothead Chronicles? Yeah, look him up on YouTube. Little guy who never does legs had the nerve to call me out and then never show up. Call me out and then it's crickets. Crickets, where you at, Pothead? Where you at, Pothead Chronicles? You know, when you're at top levels like me, little people like to call you out just so they can get their name in the headlines. Like if I started making boxing videos, hashtag Jake Paul, hashtag Mike Tyson, calling those posers out, you know what I'm saying? I'd probably get a lot of views and it would help me out, even though it was just idle threats. I know I couldn't, go out in public because I'll beat the brakes off of both of them, bro. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. What? What? terraforming. It's now 88 degrees. Daddy's sweating. It went from 16% to 21% humidity. It's getting hotter. Every time I turn around, it's getting hotter. Every time I turn around. Minnesota. I'm in Phoenix. North Phoenix. Glendale, North Phoenix. On the border. Pardon me. Let me try to think clearly as my body struggles for oxygen. I'm on the border of North Phoenix and Glendale. I swing both ways. I can claim whatever I want. I'm Phoenix, Glendale. Thanks, man. I'm trying to get even more shredded by the end of the month. I've been dieting, doing lots of cardio, 2-a-days. I'm gonna work out later on today, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a bike ride. But what I'm gonna do. Sucks that my treadmill is down. Yeah, I think I probably got it from Walmart. No shit, probably. But it's like, yeah, accurate. These things are probably produced by the billions. Probably, in reality. Sister lives here? Yeah. It used to be an affordable place to retire. Now everybody has come here and it's driven up the price. But housing has gone up everywhere. But Phoenix is like leading the nation in house price increases. And with the rest of the nation, you know, some of them dropping their values. You know, Phoenix and Glendale and Scottsdale and the whole valley are still, you know, losing less than other markets respectively. Cool, right? We're facing a serious water crisis though, so that's gonna force somebody to do something. You know what that means? Raise prices. That's the only thing they can fucking figure out. Raise prices, bro. Easter Island event unfolding globally. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Where was I? Abs. Yeah, humidity. Here's a story about guitars. It's dry as fuck here, man. I noticed you like guitars. Some people like guitars. My father-in-law, he loved instruments and he loved to play guitars. Well, when he was like retired, golden years, enjoying it, he treated himself. Bought a really nice wooden guitar. He was so happy about it, you know? Guy was like poor his entire life, family, kids, always came first, you know? Guy went without stuff, never had anything flashy, no nice cars, just old beaters, bro. Finally freaking got himself a nice wooden guitar. It was so dry here that it split and deformed like within a week or two of owning it, taking it home. He was so upset, he took it back to the guitar shop. And the guy was like, oh, gee, you know, he put it in my humidor, you know, nursed it back to health, I guess. And it was like, okay, you know, it took a long time. He's like, you can come get your guitar. Like, goes to get his guitar, brings it home, splits again immediately, you know, and he's put the water soaked bags inside of it, trying to, you know, keep it moist from falling apart again. I don't know anything about guitars. I kept trying to tell him, it's like, bro, this isn't, I don't care what they say. That's not right, bro. They're fucking you over, bro. They sold you some trash. Oh man, I feel so sorry for you, bro. I mean, fuck, it hurts my feelings, dude. But yeah, we never got to the bottom of that. Had to return it back to the guitar store and shit. I don't know. Unfortunately, he passed away, and we never got to the bottom of whether it was a decent guitar or not, right? Fuck. That's life, bro. That's life. Yeah, my father-in-law, he's a great man. Rest in peace. I miss him a lot. Good man. Yeah. Yeah. Man's club. It's not. Women are allowed here too. It's just manly content. My demographics from YouTube analytics say that 85% of my audience is male. So, right? Know your audience, right? Know your audience. You know, if I'm like acting like a pig or catering to the men, it's my bread and butter. It's my audience, Yolanda. But you're welcome here. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know, I tell all my workouts, they're good for guys or girls. They're good for kids. They're good for elderly people. You just have to adjust it, tone down the intensity, lower the weight, lower the sets, lower the reps, slow down a little bit if you need to because you're a beginner, you're a delicate female, a feeble old person, or a young kid just getting started. You're not the grand master, such as I. You know what I'm saying? 2% female, all USA. Yeah, I remember in the beginning when more than half of my audience was not American, foreigners of one sort or another. I was huge in India when I came out the gate. The Indian people just couldn't get enough of me, bro. Like, yeah. Like a couple years ago, I was a huge star in India. I know it. I was being restreamed every house, every radio, every gym throughout the entire continent and fucking country. You know what I'm saying? The continent too, bro. The whole damn world. You understand me? Everybody. I've gone global. They let me out of my containment zone. I float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, so fucking special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. My ninja. Phil Collins. You don't want me to go southpaw, bro. I'd probably be a better fighter southpaw. Then I can just beat the brakes out of you with my coordinated jab, my right, out front. Bro! Oh, fucking on down with fucking jab, bitch! Huh? I'll fuck you up with that jab, bitch! Throwing southpaw, not only can I devastate you with this rapid fire, but then I could swing for that liver. So I'm already set up, bro. Send you into orbit. Here we go. Here we go. 530 calories. 531 calories. At the 57-minute mark. Just out here goofing around, having a good time. Liberty, I would love for you to volunteer to step up and take one of my kicks, and then you could describe to everybody what one of my kicks are like. You know, I'm 6'1". These are some long legs. They generate some serious force. You know, the first sport that I ever played for like 6 seasons was soccer. I know how to strike, bro. I can unload some devastating force. Block it if you want. It'll break your leg. If I wanted to. I could break my leg or your leg with my leg strikes. If I wanted to, bro. Make me mad enough. You know, when I was just a little kid playing soccer, 10, 11 years old, used to line up to take free kicks to practice. Just a little kid, man. The adults would be blown away at how bad it hurt to try to stop the ball barehanded when I would kick a free goal. I remember it, this one guy, bro, have you felt how strong this kid is? Come here, dude, try to stop his kick. Jake, kick it again, bro. Jake, go ahead, let Jake kick it again. Damn. I mean, you have to sign waivers first and foremost. I don't want to be responsible for your trip to the hospital, somebody to stitch your liver back together, because it would have absolutely exploded, okay? Like, I'm a very coordinated person, and I kick with intense power, all right? You know how some people don't even know what they're doing if they're given a free, you know, they called up at a football game to try to kick, you know, a 20-yard field goal. Easy for somebody like me. I know what I'm doing, right? You see dummies and they come out there and toe punch the ball. No, bro. You place your foot, left foot, right next to the ball. Swinging, perfect approach. Time to hit on the side of your foot where you have control over the direction and spin of the ball. Yeah. I would target that kidney, that liver, and right at the last minute, at angle, the inside of my foot, I'd visually see your liver as a football. And I could squib kick it. I could just blow it out the back of the end zone on a kickoff, or I could target your weaker player. You know what I'm saying? You really don't want to make outlandish statements like I kick like a 10-year-old, okay? I would love to take donations to cover your plane ticket, your cab fare to my garage, where you could sign a waiver and I could, it would almost be like I would be the state of Oregon performing euthanasia, right? Just sign your rights away. Let me put you down for good. Just saying, it's just an assessment. So many cases, such as yours, arrogant underestimators, people full of themselves. I've seen it 100 times, bro. When I was in the Army, let me come up there real close. Real quick story, bro. There was this one cat. He was always a problem maker, man. Couldn't ever get anything right, chewed up, couldn't excel at anything. His PT sucked. Little guy, skinny, mama's boy. No true, test, bro. And he used to swear up and down that he could fight, right? Oh man, I'll do this, I'll do that, we'll do this, bro. I'll kick your butt. So one day we're out downrange deployed, dude. We broke out the gloves, everybody gathered around. There was a couple call outs. We had some beef to settle. So we watched some fights and shit. Yeah, and he ended up getting called out. Hey, big mouth, come on out here. Let's go, bro. Put the gloves on, back it up. This guy was so uncoordinated. Every single punch he threw was slow and telegraphed, and he led with his head, dude. This was every punch. And I thought, oh, bro. Tune that kid up, man. Yeah, I think he learned. I hope he learned. It wasn't me that put him down in the dirt. Some other guy put him down in the dirt. I hope he learned from that day. Come out here, take your best shot, see what happens. I dare you. Like Napoleon Dynamite, Rex Kwando. Oh wait, no, it was Kit. I said take your best shot, Napoleon. See what happens. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Has brother Larry. In 5 months from now, he's gonna marry. He's in the ceremony. You'll beat the best man. Rode to the church in a new tuxedo. That's gonna be you when I stomp on you. It's all fun and games, exercise. 6, right on, man. Right on. You ever see that episode of Married with Children where Al Bundy, washed up high school jock, gets a chance to fight Sugar Ray Leonard, a real boxer in the ring? And it's funny because you get both of their perspectives. Al Bundy is saying, you know, always, just one time I've always wished, just get one shot with one of them pros. But fucking let them know. You know, I can knock them out, bro. I can hang with them. And then it cuts to Muhammad Ali, or not, Sugar Ray Leonard, excuse me. I believe it's Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard is like, yeah, it's funny, he sounds like Mike Tyson and shit. Yeah, man, I've always wanted just one chance to get in there with the normal person. Just really hit him. Oh, well, those are the people we're fighting, right? Violent drug dealers and traffickers. I prefer to fight them anonymously, but dude, did you hear how there was a big hack and they released all the names and phone numbers and data of some anonymous tips hotline? Bro, like, it's cool. I understand hacking. I can get behind it, sure, in some cases. But to expose anonymous tipsters who just want to make the world a better place, that's like the last thing you should be hacking and exposing. Anonymous tipsters. I mean, I don't do anonymous tips. When I call the cops and complain about something, I always tell them, yeah, it's me. And they say, do you want us to follow up on this? Keep you involved? And I say, I really don't care. You're more than welcome to follow up with me to pursue this. But yeah, just handle it for me. I don't want to go out there and, you know, get involved with something I don't need to get involved with. That's your job. All right, next up is the bag. Let me hit the bag for a minute and then we'll go through the circuit again because I'm having a good time, right? Well, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I guess I should wrap it up. Gemini was just listening to me, was talking to me in my earbud. Sounds like a plan. Crush those sets once you're back. It was listening to me. It was like, would you like me to construct a playlist, an upbeat tempo for your next workout? What the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here. You know, when I was in the Army and we would ball people up, the very first thing we would do is grab their phone. That was the most important thing, dude. That's all we really wanted was that phone. Get a lot of information and then start tracking it down. Just sit there and listen. We used to go pick up these Navy SEALs, had all these top secret information and radios. And we were like grunts on the ground, dude, and our Humvees and shit. And every now and then we go pick up these fancy boys and they'd have some secret equipment. They'd drive around with us, go into the apartment complex with us, dude. You know, the signal gets kind of dicey inside the apartment complex when it's like 6 stories tall, small building, small living environments next to each other. So you have a big radio out in the Humvee that gets you into a broader area, and then you dismount with your little radios, go into the building. You know, we don't operate this stuff. Navy SEALs do, or whatever, the intelligence dudes. It's that door right there, go get them. I'll be outside. Yeah, those phones, you gotta watch out, man. Every single thing is listening to you. Phones, electronics. Yeah, brother. Crazy. Crazy just to go over on the other side of the world and dominate somebody's communications freely, listen, take advantage of them. Polychronopolis. More money on him. Just let the contacts deal with them. Yeah, somewhere though, gotta get boots on the ground somewhere. Somebody's gotta hold the hammer, swing it, right? Somebody's gotta swing the hammer. I don't take anything. Yeah, that lame, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't count for shit. But, Nick, you have a lame screen name. Of course, again, in my opinion, counts for a diddly squat. Oh yeah, let's go southpaw. This way. That's enough for today, man. That's enough for this morning. This is so much fun. It hits different with just the knuckles. But you gotta be really careful. From my experience, you gotta make sure the knuckles hit flush. Any swipey blow, it's just gonna rip skin off. So bare knuckles punchings need to be flush, squared up. I didn't see the TRT before. I was like, I saw you, damn. I wish I could take. I was like, take what? What are they talking about? Did I miss something in chat? Oh, TRT. That's actually one thing, you know. More of me doesn't want to get TRT. Sure, man. There's a part of me, maybe 20, 10, hell, maybe even 40% of me would like to just take some TRT. I'd fucking go ballistic, bro. Liver King YouTube channel all over again, just watching me grow, bro. Because who actually loves this lifestyle and lives it? The abuse, the exercise, the cardio, the hard work. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's it. Well, 683 calories, you know, it's pretty nice. Just if I come out here and do it again, I mean, we could just keep going a little bit. It won't take long to get to 700 calories. Come out here, goof around later on, take the dog for a walk or do some other things. How about I take my bike for a ride tonight, the headlights on, get all nice and sweaty, ride at like 18 miles an hour, have a nice air conditioning breeze on me, right? It's nice out there. Let's goof around until I get it up to 700. Why not, bro? Heart rate just shot up. 144. 693. And also, a true explanation of why my kicks aren't really powerful. That's like only a 70-pound bag, and a full kick would probably rip it off and send it. That's usually what happens. That's why I don't do knee strikes on it anymore. It used to be a really good workout, right? I enjoyed it. Just grab onto the bag when I'm exhausted. Practice my knee strikes on it, but the upward force lifts the bag up. It's just on an S hook up there. Lifts the bag up and then boom, it comes crashing down into this big old mess I have over here. And yeah, so I stopped doing knee strikes and I really don't do very much kicking because, yeah, I don't want to. I am currently looking at Muay Thai bag, 6 foot, right? So I can strike whole body, head, leg strikes, knees, groin, wherever I want to on the bag. Just practice everything. And yeah, I'm gonna get a different spring for it, one that's more appropriate. I stopped using this spring. This is just like, yeah, heavy duty, 200-pound. Just doesn't really work in my setup. So just eyeballing some other stuff. Not that I'm gonna pursue any career in boxing or whatever, but it's sure fun and a great way to work out. Just come out in the garage and have fun. I scare people when I don't mean to, right? I swear I think I'm a nice person, but then people freak out and shit. Yeah. They think I'm gonna, you know, kick their ass, I'm gonna shoot them, fucking. I get a bad rap, you know? I get a bad rap, man. Yeah, I guess I do scare everyone. They just get scared on their own. I don't do it on purpose. Bands. Yeah, there is a loop down there, and I could tie it off. Yeah, I thought about that. Right, instead of like using a weight to anchor it, I would just secure a bolt to the ground, just drill it down through there, right? Like anchoring a safe, just drill it into the ground. Yeah, it's got the little loop, right? But honestly, man, like the power in my knee strikes and kicks, it's really hard to comprehend. Like most people don't have that ability to deliver force in the way that I do. You know, I mean, even if I were to tie it down, it wouldn't be long before I snapped the rope. You know, just ripped it clean. When I started having fun and unleashing 100% of power, if it doesn't rip the, if it doesn't snap the rope, it'll just tear the anchor out of the concrete eventually. There's just, there's no stopping that kind of force. There we go, 722 calories. Thank you, thank you. It's continuing to turn into a swamp because of me and me only. We are now dealing with 36% humidity. I've more than doubled the humidity in this garage. When I first started my workout, it was 16% humidity and it was 86 degrees. I have terraformed this environment through sheer might and hard work. Look at all this sweat evaporating away. If there were plants in here, we could form a very nice coexistence. I provide the carbon dioxide and the moisture, and the plants soak it all up and happily exchange oxygen, which I happily will suck up with these big, gigantic nostrils of mine. Old man in there sucking up all the oxygen in the room. Didn't think anybody else wanted some. Maybe I wanted to breathe some of that oxygen, old man. Wow, you gotta suck so much wind. Woo, look how heavy this thing is. Oh, it's splashing everywhere. Oh, it's splashing. That's disgusting. Oh, that's gross. That is so gross, bro. Every time my sweat drips, it reminds me of this time high tension ropes might work. What's my body fat percentage? I don't calculate it. I really don't know. I weighed in before this workout at 204.2 pounds. So basically 204 pounds. I'm 6'1". And I probably just lost a couple pounds in sweat. I should bring the scale out here to see. I'd have to take my shorts off, my shoes off for a true comparison. I never did stretch. I was supposed to stretch a little bit. Hey, Ken. Did you lose weight? Well, my weight fluctuates, right? But it always, for the last few years, my weight has stayed within 200, 5 or 10 pounds of 205 pounds. Sometimes I go under, sometimes I go over, but my weight has been sticking to plan. January was bulk month. I think I started January around 204 and I managed to bulk up to like 214. So I gained about 10 pounds in January and I got a lot stronger in the gym. My lifts went up. I proved it. Instead of getting 10 reps on the bench press with 205 pounds, I got it 11 times, bro. When a year ago, I can only get it 9. Then I got it 10, then I got it 11. It's good, it's progression. So I'm getting stronger. While I was gaining weight, February, I was tired of like force feeding myself. It's a lot of eating and a lot of pooping. What goes in must go out. I just got tired of the abuse. So I just wanted to eat whenever I was hungry, just stop then. So like February, I just kind of maintained, but because I'm so active, I started losing a little bit of weight in February. And then March came around. I intended to cut back on calories and lose some weight, and that's what happened. I've lost even more weight in March. I used to have, at the beginning, like February, this roll right here was 2 or 3 times its size. It had a lot of stored fat. So it's slowly melting away just as I had planned. I've gone to working out like twice a day in March, So I'm determined to get what I want. For me, it's easy. Weightlifting, exercising. Once you get the hang of it, you could just easily branch off and take it into any um, specialty that you want, right? If you want to power lift, I mean, once you know what you're doing, you can cater your diet and your workouts to be a power lifter. If you want to do nothing but aerobics and cycling, you can do that too. Change your workouts. But everybody should always strength train and do cardio. You can't get by with just one or the other. You have to do cardio, you have to do strength training. Six foot 183. Sound pretty lean, man. %56% at 235. Yeah, there's ways to estimate it, but I'm not really concerned with that, right? I'd rather look at myself and see how I look. Numbers really don't mean much to me unless they're like numbers assessing my strength, right? That's when numbers are important. It doesn't really matter what you weigh, it's how you look, how you hold your weight, right? It's how you hold your weight. And what quality of weight is it? Is it quality weight? Yeah, the Army has a couple different scales. They understand that people like to lift weights and they have muscles. And these people weigh in a whole lot heavier. So when the Army tries to assess your physical fitness level, they take height and weight. And they just have a general formula. You shouldn't be over this weight. If you are, it might be because of muscle, and we have a secondary backup system. We can take your waist and your neck and compare that. Are you stout? So they give you a backup. Almost all the time, I wasn't ever light enough to pass. I had to get weight. I had to get taped. They would tape me and say, yeah, even though you're heavier than we want you to be, we still know you're physically fit. You lift weights. Yeah, you got small enough weights, small enough waist. We know your muscle is, it's all good. You're good. You good, Sergeant Arizona. You good. Six foot, 300. Are you lean? Lean, yeah, lean but large. Yeah. Are you that guy? There's some young guy that lives at home and with his mom, and he's always making shorts on YouTube about wanting to be 300 or 350 lean. And he's always like, "Roar," and his mom's like, I don't think that's a good idea, son. It's cool, Mom. Is that you? About 4 years. About 4 years. I didn't want to re-enlist. I'm ashamed. I don't have what it takes, bro. They asked me to re-enlist. They know where we stood. We had differences of opinion. It was best if we just parted ways, thanked each other. Thank you. Hero. Ha ha ha. You're too nice, man. Too kind. Thank you. Yeah, you know. Turn that shit off. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Yeah, you know when people would re-enlist, I'd tell them, shit, brother. Thanks for your service. Appreciate the sacrifice. I know what it takes. You got more balls than me. Appreciate your service.